Happy Valentine's Day. Today, I just have this weird feeling that I want to do a reading. It's such a weird day, okay? I, I went shopping this morning to buy some really nice crystal roller, sort of like bottle, because I plan to open a little like a stool, and this is one of those annual fair near my place. And what we do is that people just do all their handmade stuff, and then they all line up all the things that they make. And I said, well, I love crystal, and I love oil, and I love a combinations of natural therapy, and I love sewing, so I was thinking of making something like all in ones. And I love like crystal jewelry, so I just want to do a bit of everything where people can customize and what I really want people to do is buy the product I make with a lot of love and energies that I put it in. And not only that, I want them to feel and experience the feeling of healing. Yeah, healing in general, cleansing in general. And not only that, it's come down to self-care. So that's what I want. Self-love and self-care. And sometimes you have to be very mindful of your own being. I noticed recently I've been gaining a lot of weight, getting a little bit choppier, which I didn't really want to be choppy. And I think and then I thought, I got this strange heat on my face. I feel really hot really quickly. Um, and my headache, it's just so bad. And then I got body ache and pain, and I just said, okay, I must have come down with something. I even have a little bit of sore throat. And I said, well, might as well do a rat test on myself. So I did, and it came back negative, which is a little bit disappointing. If it's rat positive, then I can actually stay home. And if I can stay home with my baby, yes. Oh God, that tickle. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Yes. Yeah, I can stay home and start doing things that I want to do. But like, yeah, I've been working hard, and I think it was because of how much I work is causing this sort of like physical exhaustion. And then I just had to go for a massage, which I did. Hey, I went for a massage, and this lady, she was just so good. It was the best 45 minute of like a body massage for my back, my neck, and my head. Um, and she felt that there was something on my head that was quite painful. And when she pressed on it, and I yelled like, "Ouch!" And then she had to put like oil on my head. So right now, my hair, everything is smell like oil on top after massage. And I feel really good though. My muscle and ache and pain, and my hand feel really hot. I noticed recently, like I said, I have a strange heat, and every time I went for a massage in my hand, it feels so hot. I can feel like the energy is like exchanging from both of my hand. It just really, really, really strange. And it's an uncomfortable heat that needs to release. Yeah. So there's a few things that I can release. It's like holding on a crystal and then release, or go in the shower, but then the shower didn't help. Maybe a bath didn't help either. So I think the only way to charge is to let it out, like just say, hey, let go and let out and release. Um, but I think using the crystal probably more convenient, especially selenite. So what I do is put my hand in there and I say, suck everything out. And if I do that, what happens? I will be losing energy. I feel like I'm charging up with energy, and I feel like there's so much that I need to like let go. Like even talking right now, I can feel the heat. Maybe I'm menopausal, I'm at the age where I no longer like producing eggs. Maybe I don't know. That doesn't make sense either. But anyway, this is a love reading for timeless. So whoever you are coming across my channel, may you find love and peace within this reading. Yeah, I don't normally do love reading ever, unless friend of mine really asking about it. Normally I do reading like whatever's come, I just give instead of ask for love. If it happen to be love reading to show up, I will do love reading, but like rarely, rarely will be, rarely would I do love reading. Yeah. So timeless. How many people do I want to do reading for? I want to read for two group only. Two group of people. One is male and one is female. That's probably much better. Let's do it that way, hey? I'm happy. Okay, now. So I divide into four groups and then I take away two and then I left with two random piles. Okay, just hang on. So this is pile number one. This is pile number two. This is a male love reading and then this is a female love reading. So if you're male, go for that one. If you're female, go for that one. Okay, now let's go to the male reading. Male reading. Wow, first card of the deck, one Ace of Cups. Gee, the Star. Oh, male reading. This is interesting. Two of Pentacles. Oh, the A of Pentacle upside down. Oh, A of Sword upside down. Wow. The Tower. Seven of Cups upside down. The Page of Cups upside down. The Six of Wands right side up. Why do I laugh? Because it felt like, how do I say it? Male, okay, any men's out there or anybody who have masculine energy and seeking for a partner, you are actually have a love offer from a very generous soul from a star. So whoever you are looking for or you wish for, like I say, I'm pretty sure you're wishing for new love, right? Look at this. First was this, the Age of Cups and then the Star coming. And I think you were wishing for the love that you want. And I felt like you have this selection criteria of the type of person you want, right? And you actually have two person to choose from. Like, look at this. There is a Two of Pentacles here. It felt like you're reluctant to pick because you have two beautiful choices and you're like, which one is better, you know? And I think you start to unfold yourself, like I said, you start to unfold, you start to see things a little bit clearly between your two choice. And like I said, you know, it felt like the choice has already been made. It's like you have these two idolized person in your mind, the two person that you really wish for, and somehow you struggle with deciding which one you're gonna have. But then you actually start to see them clearly for who they are, right? One is like a young, immature person, and the other one is like a how do I say it? A more grounded and fiery person. Yeah. Why did I say that? It was because of the Page of Cups upside down represent somebody who's younger than you, who is not emotionally mature, who always make false promises. And this person here, it doesn't give you any choice or emotional sort of like fulfillment. So therefore, this person here actually turning upside down. Um, I think I feel like you were settling on this younger person. However, something happened when there's a situation arise. It's sort of like get you out of this dream, you know, and then you start to look carefully in society. You start to see what sort of person you want, right? And what sort of choice you're going to make. And the choice you make is unpredictable, you see. Situation will be revealed itself, things will happen in a way that you least expected, and then you will make your choice because the seven cup, the choice already made for you. Or is it you that making it, or the universe is actually making it for you? But the person you pick is actually quite beautiful, grounded. Could be an earth sign or fire sign, very ground, passionate. And this person is actually quite proud of themselves. Look at them, well dressed, well manners. She's quite competent in what she's doing. Quite competent in how she carry herself. She could be quite famous. She's quite a showstopper, a person that quite charismatic that drawn people to her. So I think you actually end up with a very beautiful choice. So male, if you're male come across like my reading, I just want to say congratulations. You picked the best choice ever. Um, this new love is the wish, and it could be the love of your life because, like I say, an Ace of Cups and a star all together, and the Tower is there to actually let you know, this choice will become to you quite suddenly. Yeah, quite sudden, and then you have to struggle with a younger person, emotionally immature, not grounded, emotionally manipulating, not grounded, and never apologize for what they do, quite self-centered? Or are you going to be unblindfold yourself and then see another person who is truly stable, victorious, and who is also truly what the universe give you, what you truly wish for? Beautiful. Okay. I just want to, we got a few cards to clarify here. Yeah, we got a few here. So we want to know, because this is timeless, we need to know, is there anything you need to learn about things? Let's clarify a few things, hey? We're going to clarify the Ace of Cups and the Tower. And then we got the Nine of Cups upside down, right? Okay. I feel like whatever you wish for, right? That new, renewed sense of love, the Nine of Cups is actually upside down, right? And I feel like you were waiting for this offer of love to come into you. But then again, the universe said, why are you waiting for an offer? You should be the one that offering to people, not waiting for people to come and give to you. If you wait for people to come and offer the love, you will get nothing. That's why the Nine of Cups is upside down. So the idea is, if you wish for that special someone, you need to go out and offer to the person. Even though you offer to two person, I'm not saying that you're two timer. I'm just saying that, you know, at least you go out and get to know people and make your choices. Make choice, one choice. But you know what? At the end of the day, you end up with one that is right for you. We're going to clarify the star and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So it's actually the King of Cups. It's funny because it's like so many water sign. You see? Water sign. Oh, yeah. It felt like the person that you wishing for is actually a water sign. Somebody who is emotionally mature. That's what you wish for. But you actually came across like, you come across people who are fixed in their mindset. Or maybe you are a person that fixed in your mindset and you feel like this is what I expect love to be, and this is what I want this thing to be, and that was the reason why your King of Cups is upside down. To clarify, the Star and the Seven of Cups, it's just the choice you make is so fixed and not flexible. That's why you're struggling to juggle between the two. One younger option and the other one is a more mature person option. This is mature in a mind, mature in emotion, or do I become a narcissistic person and only have a fixed mindset of what I do, and what I wish for is actually causing mental torturing? Yeah, that's how I feel. And I think, when you wish for an ideal partner, what is really matter? Do you have this traditional mindset where you think, okay, this is what expect of me? That's the Sharon just call here. It just emphasized that, hey, this is an alarm bell. Do I have this mindset of the old way of like what love is to me? Do I want a person to like look after me and I become like a breadwinner, or provide everything for this person, and then my wife don't have to do anything to do housekeeping and looking after children? Yeah. Would I want to marry a younger person, yeah, to bear my children's and look after me? Or do I just want a mature, career driven woman that is care everything around the world around her, not just herself? Wow. The Ace of Wands. Okay. To clarify the Two of Pentacles and then the Page of Cup upside down, there was like the Ace of Wands. It's like when you're wishing for something, you need to put things in action. And if you don't put things in action, you will struggle with it. And you need to come up with the two idea into one idea. Because if you have two ideas, you have split mindset, and therefore you sort of like having a cloud judgment, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's good to narrow down your choices of what you really want. And I feel like you already know the answer. Because the King of Pentacles coming up, it's like you want stability, socially, economically, wholesomely in a person. You want them to be stable ground and socially same station that you are, or same stage that you are. And I think that's quite interesting, because I think you already know and firmly formalize what is really calling to you. Yeah, it's just so interesting just looking at this. I feel like you're quite a mature person when you come across here, and you look at love in a very economical sort of like point of view. You don't look at love in an emotional sort of like you don't really want to base your decision, especially love and marriage, on emotional judgment. You're actually looking for love in a materialistic way and a financial way and in a secure way, and that's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. If you make the wrong choices, right, or whatever I think is wrong, but then again for you it's the right choice, then that is the choice you're gonna stick with. There's no consequence. But first, you need to get over your heartbreak first. This is to clarify on top of your new wishes, the Ace of Cups, the Star, the Tower, and then the the Seven of Cup upside down. And then it's clarifying upon the Nine of Cups, and then the Kings of Cups upside down, and then the Three of Cups clarify on top of it. It feel like, oh god, I feel like I want to sneeze. Oh, It felt like something coming, but I feel suffocated. I feel like my nose. Ugh, I don't know what it was, but anyway, it felt like your internal wish is to get over your heartache. It felt like you were so heartbroken before that you changed the idea of love. Or is it because you were heartbroken because you have the old traditional mind of love that is not even no longer applicable into this society right here, right now? Do you really want to be choosing materialistic thing, financial thing, and you think that will make you happy? Maybe you chose love before and you got, pierced right through. How painful is that, eh? You chose love before and love burned you to the core of your soul. And maybe that's a reason why you chose materialistic. Somebody who's financially stable and emotionally stable, so then they don't depending on you. But if that's the type of person that you want, there's somebody like that. Or if it's emotional sort of like fulfilling you want, or somebody else sort of like want that from you, then there's also somebody like that. Like I said, you got two choices. Now let's clarify the other one. Oh, 4 of Wands. It looked like you're marrying to settle down, and I felt like you have a mature choice that you want to settle down, and settle down for stability. You want stability. You don't want wishy-washy like the old emotion ways give you heartache, heart pain. Yeah. I don't know if you're looking for love in that sort of sense. I feel like you just want to get out of the nightmare, like the nightmare of emotionally manipulated and emotionally draining. When you're in an uncertain relationship like previously, when it's come to the heart, I think you were clouded by your judgment. You don't know what is truly in your heart, and then you make the choice where it's actually hurt you the most. So, you actually marry for somebody who is stable and more mature. Well done. If that's what you want, you have 4 choices. See? There's 4 more cards. So, I just want you to think about it. First question, yes or no, okay? First question to your answer is a no. The person you were thinking of cheating on you, no, it's not. This person is not cheating on you. This person is quite honest. Say things for what it is, because the 7 of Swords upside down. Say things for what it is, and very matter of factly, this person is quite sincere. So that's the first question. Second question. The answer is yes. It's the Empress. If you think like, would I marry this person and have children with this person and work with this person to build a beautiful future, the answer is definitely yes. Third question. I don't know what you asked, but I just want to say that. It's just fun. The answer is no. Because the Queen of Pentacles upside down, yeah? This is a no for the for the person you ask who is younger, right? Would this person grow more mature, emotionally materialistically mature? And the answer is no. I don't know. Maybe it's not the right question, but I think that somewhat you had this weird sort of like idea in your mind, and those answers just pop up for you. Oh, yes, you will hear from this person. There's number 8 and there's a 2 dove, okay? I think you will hear about this person in 8 days, 8 weeks, or 8 months. And if it's like an old love or an old soul, it will be 8 years. You will communicate with this person again in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or 8 years. And you might live with this person until 80 years old. It's so funny, but like that was just so hilarious. This is why I love tarot card. It's just amazing, and I think you'd be very happy. I just want to say congratulations, male reading, um, love, timeless love reading. It's actually quite a beautiful reading, and I feel like your heart hurt so much in the past, and now you feel like I feel like you start to understand what is matter to you, and you will be married for that stability. Maybe the heart matter will come within that relationship. But then again, if you want to go for love, this is what you must feel. This is like how it's gonna be. If you want to marry for stability, this is what it is. So stability is more like what you want, and that's what you're gonna get. And if you go for love, you will get hurt real bad. Why would you do that? But if a life without love, what's the meaning of living? Since when I become so romantic? Actually, I'm not a very romantic person. But anyway, I just want to pull out a card for your health in general. Because if you're seeking love without health, what's the point? Okay, this is a health card for you. Oh, what is this? The Nine of Wands. Interesting. This look like a comfrey plant, comfrey or borax. Yeah, it looked like borax or sage. It looked very similar to sage as well, the Sylvia family. hmm So, I feel like if you're male and then this card is quite feminine, so you need to looking for your yin energy. So maybe you're low on yin energies, like the feminine side of things. So you need to actually optimize your yin power. Yeah, maybe you have too much yang and then you block out a lot of things. And the yin is the feminine side of things. The it's like you need to balance this out. Yeah. And I think you're about to go into surgery of some kind, because they look like this crystal, like a sword. It looked like a knife, and like it looked like you already have surgery or some sort of surgery, and it just want you to nourish in your blood and tonify your blood. So that is the yin, tonifying it, and also watch out for your pancreas. Something is really funny, if you're looking at these, right? It looked like a penis. Oops, language. I hope this video would not get canned, but that's what it is. Maybe you need to tonify your sexual supply organs or sexual hormone. You need to tonify that and increase that yang. Maybe too much yang is not so good. Maybe you need to balance it. Maybe too much sex causing this, or just because of how do I say it? Yeah, I feel like you need blood circulation and maybe a little bit of vitamin D that you're lacking because of the yellow flower that I saw. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, sexual health. Maybe that's what you need to tonify your yang energy and yin, balance it out, because maybe the yang is overtaking and you need the yin to calm down. Maybe you need to learn about control. Oh, that's so funny. Sylvia family. Like I said, this herb is quite feminine, and I felt like maybe you've been yang for so long and you need to see a female that is extremely feminine, right? Extremely feminine that can actually tone down and calm you down and balance you out. So maybe that's the type of person you want. A feminine female, quite colorful, quite attractive, quite alluring, yeah, but quite stable and quite mature and quite wise. So that is the type of woman you're asking for, and you will get it. Well done. So there you go. So there you go. I just want to show you, this is the card, how I clarify and lay it out. And those are your questions. Good luck. Now let's go to the female reading. I'm gonna make this quick because it's funny. Okay, the Three of Cups upside down, Dead card right side up, Nine of Swords right side up, the Lover, God, the Queen of Cups upside down. No, I feel like I want to do more. Oh God. The Ten of Pentacles right side up, the High Priestess right side up, the Fool upside down, the Hierophant right side up, the Two of Cups upside down. Oh my God, it clarifies so. The Hangman right side up. Love reading for female, how interesting. The Chariot upside down. Okay. Wow. That's all I could say. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to show you the layout, then I'll talk about it. As you can see, love reading. Wow, female or any woman that come across my reading, because this is timeless, right? Timeless reading, and you happen to be here, it's probably interesting because you actually watch to the very end to hear, and I think you deserve to know what it is. It felt like currently you I feel like you're stuck in a marriage relationship or something like that, and I think you have no choice, no joy or no love in this relationship. You want to have fun in that particular marriage, but you can't. But you know this marriage have to end. Okay, it have to end, but you want to start a new something, but you cannot start. You want to have something all new together. And because this is commitment, this is long-term commitment, marriage and so on, you're stuck and you can't get out, and that's why you have so many sleepless nights, so much sleepless, and you're not looking at your intuition. You're not looking at it. Like I said, the first lot of your love reading is like full of major cards. The Dead card, the Fool card, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. It's like you're highly intuitive being. At night time you talk to your higher self all the time, and you say you want to have fun. You want somebody that is more inclined with you, but then again you felt like there's no choice in this particular relationship or this matrimony for some strange reason. You cannot go and start anything new because, like I said, it just comes to the point where you feel like the ending is here, but you cannot end it because of legal matter that bind you, legal or religious matter that bind you into where you are at the moment. Yeah. It's make me feel tired saying that because I feel like, oh God, it's make my heart is like broken. It's make my heart so heavy just thinking about it, and I like, oh my God, so dramatic. It's like you're going through such a horrible time, and I think intuitively you want to pull out of it, but you can't because I feel like I feel the strange sense of trap. Yeah. It's like you're begging to get out of the situation and you can't. Because legally you're buying, spiritually you're buying, religiously you're buying. You're not allowed to divorce. You're not allowed to separate. You're not allowed to do anything because you've been binded to it. Yeah. But, right? But when I feel like you're gonna meet a really interesting soulmate, okay? No, it's not even that. It's absolutely not even that. It felt like at the beginning when you're in this relationship, it's like a lover, a true soulmate relationship, right? A beautiful lover where you said, "Oh, this is what I'm meant to be. This is what I have." And this the funny thing was the two cup upside down right underneath. It felt like a fault soulmate. It's like a fault lover, like sometimes people just coerce you into a relationship. Like you felt like, oh, he's the right person for me. I love them so on. And this is what it is. And because you were stuck and bind to that relationship, and you start to see the wholeness, the manipulations, emotionally draining person, right? Suck the daylight out of you, and this is just an image that like to society, like I have a happy home, a loyal husband, beautiful son, beautiful family. It's like it's only the image underneath. It felt like you're trapped. You cannot go anywhere. You have a beautiful car, but you don't drive it. Yeah, that's how I feel like. Or you have a beautiful car for show, but then it's actually broken and not working. It's like you have a Tesla and something wrong with it, and the Tesla looks beautiful, but you cannot drive. That's how it feels like. And then you know what? You start to see the flaw in your relationship. You see it so clear that you want to get out, and you're stressed and you're desperate. I feel like this strange desperate, and you feel like a broken wheels. That's what it is. Yeah. At first you were like, oh my God, this is my lover. This is my life. But it's end up. It's not really my lover. It's not really life I choose. It's just like I'm trapped. I want to get out. If you're female, you're a woman, and this is your situation, I just want to say I can feel your soul crying. I feel really heavy in my heart as I reading this weird reading. It felt like things just unfold, and you just realize that you believe this is the right path for you all along, but now you're waking up to your own self being in touch with your higher self, and you realize this is all a fake. This is so bonkers. This is not real. Oh wow. It's making my heart hurt just looking at this. Oh wow. To clarify the beginning of the reading, right? To clarify your current situation, it was the Ace of Swords upside down. Not only that, the Two of Wands upside down. It felt like you cannot think clearly. It felt like you cannot move or do anything. You're absolutely stuck. But you know what? Your word changing. Because like I said, when you start to see from a high perspective, you realize this is not the end. Because you thought the emperor were controlling you, a control freak person, right? A control person will start to realize that he can no longer control you. And then you will walk away. You have to walk away from the situations. Even though when you feel stuck, you're not stuck. It was the mindset that has trapped you there. And because you've been conditioned to think like that all the time, the happiness is not outside this situation. The happiness is inside this situation. The Magician upside down. And if you trap in this situation, you cannot manifest anything. It felt like somebody else steal the show, somebody else, whatever effort you put in, it felt like the other person will accomplish and take it. It felt like you got nothing. It's like you give, you receive nothing because you thought this is your lover and it's not. I'm so sorry that, this is your love reading and it's not really a happy reading. That what you expect from other reader, I notice a lot of reader doing love reading. I rarely watching their love reading because I notice they talk about the same thing over and over again. It's kind of like recycling you. It's like somebody chewing a chewing gum and said something and then they spit it out and another person pick up the same chewing gum and chew it again and then spit it out again, and then you having the same problem. It's like traditionally you're being conditioned into the same old story. Marry, have children, settle down, that's it. I'll just do my dutiful wifely thing, and then you realize that that is not what you really are. Your purpose is very, very different. For you, I would do a little bit different. It's like advice for you, what you need to look out for. Financial. You need to look out for another way to be financially independent from this situation. Is there a helper? Yes. The helper will come to you when the moon is bright. When the sun die, the moon bright, the helper will show. And also pay attention to your loyalty, like especially a loyal friend. And pay attention to your intuition. Like I said, your higher self scream and tell you to get out of the situation ages ago. But yeah, it's just now you start catching up as you saw this reading. And it asks you not to hold on to things that no longer serve you. You need to get out. This situation, love reading where you thought it was a true soulmate is no longer a soulmate. May you find peace, love within your heart and soul, and clear out whatever that clouds your judgment, and give you happiness and inner peace from now on. Let me show you the card. So there you go. Happy Valentine's Day. Oops. For the female bit, I'm sorry. But I think good thing happened after a large storm. I think that's what it is. Hardship will, when you experience hardship, then you realize what is a better life. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.